viewers, welcome to our channel 263. And today we're going to talk about our Zimbabwe Football Association. They are looking for a coach. Yes. So they announced that they are looking for a coach. Right now we have Kaitano Tembo, who is the interim, but they are looking for a permanent coach who is going to take the Warriors for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, and I believe with other competitions also FIFA World Cup African qualifiers. And the question is, who is going to be in charge of the Warriors? And I was looking on social media and I saw a lot of comments, people bringing different views, bringing different ideas. Some they want Kalisto Pasua. Yeah, some they believe that Munumtema Kaitano Tembo is the right person to be in charge of the Warriors. Some they're talking about uh, Tom Saint Fiat. Yes, football fans, they brought in a lot of names in this conversation. But I want to talk about. I don't care who is going to come. Yeah, that one is a different story, which we are going to discuss later. But the most important thing, which I believe that our Zifa is missing, is about a project. Yeah, so we want to talk about a project, and we want to talk about the assistance of the Warriors coach, because tunoda one keeps wangwa chema nenyaya kuti Chiragwi is going for international duty, is going with the Warriors, and also a team yotanga kudyiwa. So we don't want all those kind of things. So we want to talk about a project which I believe Zifa is not willing to implement. I don't know what's happening, because if you look uh, at the Warriors setup, yeah, with the previous coaches, you can see that we had um, Michael Nice and also Marinika. I believe those guys were good. If they were given enough time, I believe they were going to bring out good results, especially Michael Nice. I don't know what happened with Michael Nice. To be honest with you, I think if he was given enough time, by now we'll be talking something different. So why is it that every time we have a problem with coaches coming in and going out every time, hiring and firing? We are supposed to have a project, a Warriors project, which is going to give the coach the freedom to do whatever he want to do. The first 3 years is for the coach. The first 3 years will be for the coach to do whatever you want to do, to bring in different combinations, to try different players so that he can build his own project. He can build a team which he can think that this is the team which can go for the Africa Cup of Nations and compete. Even for the World Cup, the Football Association, they were talking about Vision 2030 to qualify for the FIFA World Cup, but we cannot qualify for the World Cup if we don't have a project. Because how many times are we going to bring the coach? How many times are we going to fire the coach? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm saying that we need a project. We are supposed to have a coach who's supposed to be there for more than 5 years. The first 3 years, the coach is there to try and bring in the talent, different combinations, and bring in a lot of players. We have a lot of players in Europe, in Africa, local players. We have a lot of players. And from there, the Football Association is supposed to give a lot of resources to the coach, especially the friendly matches. We are not supposed to play friendly matches with Eswatini, with South Africa. We are supposed to go north or west. We are supposed to play with Nigeria. We are supposed to play with Senegal, Morocco, Egypt. These are the countries which are supposed to play friendly matches with. There's no, there's no way we can play against Highlanders. Then we say that we are preparing to play for the AFCON, or we are playing for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. It doesn't make sense. We are supposed to go to North Africa. We are supposed to go to West Africa. That's where we can play against good teams. Even beyond Africa, we can go to Europe. We play against some of the countries in Europe. We can go to South America. We can go to Asia, Middle East. We can play against those countries. That's where we can assess ourselves. Where are we and which areas we need to improve? And within these 3 years, this is where the coach will be trying all these combinations, playing a lot of friendly matches, and bring out a team. Then after 3 years, then we start to demand results. And I believe that results will come. We need to talk also about um, the assistant coaches. The coach is supposed to bring his own technical team. So whoever is going to be selected, I believe that that coach is supposed to choose the technical team, the assistant and the goalkeepers coach, everyone in the technical setup. The coach is supposed to select himself, not the association to say this is your technical team. This coach is going to be your assistant coach. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Maybe they don't have a budget for that. Maybe the association doesn't have a budget to give the freedom to the coach to choose the technical team. But it's very, very important. It has its own advantages. We don't want Caps United supporters to complain that they're taking Chiragui whenever we have international matches, because our team is Chiragui and Egasipo. So we don't want those kind of setups. So, like what I said, we need a project. We need a project, a 5 year project, or maybe 10 years. And right now we have the under 20 uh, who missed the COSAFA under 20 competitions. And the reason why they miss it, I don't know. They give the reason of re strategizing. I don't understand all these kind of things. So, how are we going to set up a team which is going to support the vision 2030 when we have the under 20 not going for COSAFA and all other competitions? Because this is where we are supposed to start. We are supposed to start from the bottom. We're supposed to build from the bottom, because a few weeks back we were watching the under 17 Nash competitions in Bulawayo. Yes, we have talent. There was abundance of talent in that competition. And where are those players going to play? Because if we are setting up such competitions, and at the same time we are saying that we are going to stop all these under 20 COSAFA tournaments, we are not going to participate. So what are we doing? Why we are wasting our time? Why you are wasting the boys' time to train and play all these competitions, and yet when we go international we don't want them to participate? So there's a problem. There is a big problem, and it's going to be difficult now. And we have the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers coming in September, and right now we don't have a coach. So whoever is going to come doesn't have enough time, and the coach is going to, I don't know how the coach is going to announce the final squad which is going to play for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers when the coach doesn't know the players. So which means somebody is going to choose on behalf of him, because we are left with how many weeks before the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers start. So you tell me that who is going to brief the coach that this player is good, this player is good, this player is good. So which means it's not going to be an independent selection of players. This is not coming from the coach, but somebody else. Because there's no way a coach can know all the players who are dotted around the world, all these Zimbabwe players around the world. Need time. You need time to go. This is another thing. Our our Warriors coach supposed to have enough time to travel. When we have the Castolaga Premier League, the coach is supposed to go to Triangle, is supposed to go to Kwekwe, is supposed to go to Bulawayo. Even Division 1 teams are supposed to go Kumamainu, Kuwange, and watch the games there. Victoria Falls, all these leagues, Division 1, Division 2, because we are not looking for only the talent which we have in the Castolaga Premier League, but in Division 1 also, and Division 2, and abroad. going to Europe, going to Asia, going to uh, North America, South America. I believe we have a lot of players there. And look, try to balance which players I can bring to the national team. So there's a lot of work which needs to be done, but I don't think our coach is going to cover all those areas. And what we are demanding from Zwifa, we want a project. We want a coach who can stay for more than 5 years. Chero coach akajigiwa for the first 3 years. Hasina bas. Mpe time yake for the first 3 years. Their coach. Ngajigiwe ma friendly matches, whatever. Another is try to build a team. Then after 3 years, then we can start asking for results because titampa time yake. But I never true it is. Good luck.